All right, what's going on, everybody? This is the Eric Barber here, and we are at Monroe Comic Con with superstar Jordon Fite. How are we doing today, man?
Sir, man, I'm doing good, man. I woke up this morning, so I can't complain, man.
That's awesome.
Can't complain.
And we're at the second day of Monroe Comic Con. How's it been going for you, man?
Oh, man, it's been going great, man. I'm just glad to be on this side of the United States. So I've almost been everywhere else. It was a couple more cons that I was supposed to go to.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I haven't been to Monroe, Michigan. One of my castmates, Hunter Dino, she was here like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
And she was like, it was great. So I was just like, man, let me go ahead and test those water. Let me go into Michigan because I haven't been here before.
Yeah. I love it, man. And you are the only Ranger rep here. That's like a little unusual, but hey, dude, we got the gold standard here, guys. Come on.
Nah, most definitely. I heard there was supposed to be like 3 other Rangers that was supposed to come with me, and then they were just like, well, you're going to be the only one there, one. You're going to be the only one there. So I'm just like, well, let's hold down the fort, man. Let's hold down the fort for sure.
Awesome. And, you know, you're well known for doing both Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury. Would you say what's really been like the big difference between those two series for you?
Oh, man. I can start with character development. As far as like Dino Fury, it took me a while to like get into like how Aiyon is because he's not human. He's alien. You know what I mean? So it was an adjustment period there. And just to see his growth throughout Dino Fury and then onto Cosmic Fury, you seen Aiyon like playing a lot, like doing a lot and asking for forgiveness later in Dino Fury, and then you seen more of like serious Aiyon, like I'm finna lose my best friend in Cosmic Fury.
Yeah.
So it was fun like making those adjustments and stuff like that and just seeing my character develop in those different ways. So that was one of the main things that I just seen like the difference. And of course, that's with all our characters from both series.
Yeah.
And then us picking up the 7th Ranger, us working with Billy. You know what I mean? Like original Power Rangers. So
insane.
All that like correlates into like the difference of the 2 seasons. But of course, Dino Fury had the most episodes, you know, and then Cosmic Fury had 10. So we wish Cosmic Fury had more episodes. It would have been more cooler, but
not too late. Well,
you got a point. Well, is it? That's a great question. Is it? Is it too late? No, but I'm excited to see where the franchise goes and if it continues, what it'll be, and it's just a lot because for a show to be around for 30 years, it's just like, and for it to be still relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I remember when I first got my first audition for the show, it was more of like, that show still shoots. Like, that was my childhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That show still is filming. And me thinking that it wasn't as big as it was, and then I get into it, and I'm just like, oh, this is humongous.
Yeah.
Like, Power Rangers is still a thing 30 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then also with saying that, like, for them to, I'm just quote unquote, just say they did end it, like they ended it with us. Like, that's super cool to just be like, I was a part of a franchise that ended with us, like our series. So that's also super cool to say. So, yeah, man, Cosmic Fury that's the difference, man. Like,
I love it.
one of them is like the last, that could be the last. And then Dino Fury, just like where it all started. Like Dino Fury Power Ranger suit, I can say is the first suit, like superhero suit that I've ever put on.
Yeah.
And it meant something. So
no doubt. Congrats on all that, man. And you know, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but we have to bring this up, man. I mean, dude, for one, not every Power Rangers has a Gold Ranger, right? So you got the one with the gold and the blue accents. I don't believe there's ever been a suit like this, right?
No, it hasn't. It hasn't been a suit. Literally the accents of the blue and gold. I think, I'm pretty much the only Gold Ranger that has blue accents.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's super cool, man. Being the first African American Gold Ranger and first African American 6th Ranger is just like huge accomplishments that
no doubt
I didn't even know really mattered. You know what I mean? Because when I first booked the show, I knew that I was going to be the Gold Ranger, and I'm just like, okay. I have to wait like 5 to 6 months to even reveal myself. Like, I got cast when everybody else got cast.
Yeah.
But I had to wait in New Zealand, living in a whole different country, living life, and I can't post anything. Like, I wasn't able to capture, I was able to capture stuff, but I couldn't post anything. Like, I was a secret. And then I always remember this date, April 9th, 2021. Is when I got revealed to like the Ranger Nation, and they showed so much love towards like me being the first African American 6th Ranger and Gold Ranger. So I'm just like, okay. Like, I mean, I didn't really, I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they were just like, man, you're the first African-American at something out of 30 years of a franchise. Like, come on now.
That's huge.
So that was huge. So that was very grateful, very humble for that moment.
Congrats, man. And last question. I mean, you're still like a very young guy, right? You're 24, right? 23. 23?
I turned 24 November 28th.
Oh wow! Well, happy early birthday
Guys, my
from us.
birthday. Fun fact: my birthday is on Thanksgiving Day this year. On
Oh.
actual Thanksgiving Day.
I'm thankful for that.
Oh,
You know. Yeah.
Most definitely.
But what kind of stuff do you have in the pipeline in terms of your career?
Oh wow! So okay, we've been on strike for like the last year and a half,
Yeah.
technically 2 years. We've been on a strike, so the industry been kind of slow. But I just booked a role. It's for a horror film.
Wow.
I go shoot that. Literally, I was supposed to be shooting now, but they pushed our dates back.
Yep.
Which I'm glad kind of happened because I get to come to Monroe.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
I get to come to Monroe, Michigan, real quick.
Monroe's like the Detroit. Monroe's like the Dubai of the Midwest. They say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. Nah, but I'm glad those dates was able to be pushed back to the 30th, so I don't leave to go shoot to the 30th.
Awesome.
And yeah, I'm just glad I was able to come this way, man. I've never been here before, so I'm glad those dates worked out. But yeah, I just booked the horror film. It should be coming out. They said mid next year, but I feel like they need, it should come around Halloween time. But
Awesome.
who knows?
I love it.
I'm gonna let them handle that side of it, and I'm gonna handle my part of it.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, man, I have a film coming out. I also been in a lot of commercials and stuff. I don't know if you guys know the company Nothing Bun Cakes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just did so yeah, I just did some content and stuff with them. It got posted. I didn't even know about it. I had family members sending screenshots and videos to my mom saying like, is Jordan on the face of Nothing Bun Cakes right now? And they sending me screenshots and stuff like that. So that's exciting. That just came out yesterday. I'm going to post about that soon on my social media. But yeah, man, I've just been doing commercials here and there.
That's great.
On my off time, I go back to schools and I talk to kids.
Yeah.
I just make that a priority because kids, adults go through stuff, but these kids in this new day and age and this new generation, as sad as it sounds, but they go through a lot. You know what I mean? Especially with the school shootings that was happening.
Yeah.
And then some the parenting at home could not be the best. Like it's so many stories that I've heard from kids.
Absolutely.
That my mind's just like, so me doing my little part, look at that fly being rude, disrespectful.
Yeah.
Nah, but
that.
it's just cool going back to this and just seeing people's different lives and even at a young age, you know what I mean? Just seeing how they respond to someone that they look up to. Like when a parent or a teacher tell a kid to do something, it's like, oh, one ear and out the other. I hear it all the time. But when it comes from someone like me, like someone that they look up to, someone that they find like, oh my gosh, like that's him.
Yeah.
And when they hear me say, pay attention in class, be obedient to your parents, like do this, do that, do that, they take that, like read more. Like I'm coming out with my own children's book as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm coming out with my own children's book for when I go to these schools. I'm going to have like a whole reading curriculum so kids can read more.
Wow.
Because I know that's what I didn't like growing up was reading.
Yeah.
And I barely still like it to this day, but I have to because my job consists of it. But I just wish at that young age it was somebody like me that I looked up to just come back to say, you need to start reading a lot. Like you need to read. Because my whole thing was math. I loved math.
Oh, okay.
So it was just like numbers, let's do it. Like I love it. But when it came to reading, I was like, oh. But when it got time for me, when I became a professional at something, when it came to reading a contract and doing all those things, you have to read that stuff or you'll get messed over.
Absolutely.
So it's just like, you guys want to, that's the main thing that I ask kids when I go to these schools. I'm like, y'all like money, right? Yes, I like money. Yeah, I like money. All right, well, you have to know how to read a contract. What if they want you to work 2 years and you only gonna get paid $5? They were like, no, I don't want that. Exactly. Yeah. So you got to be able to read that contract and know everything. So that's why it starts at you guys' age now.
There you go.
So that's one of the things. That's just one of the things that I just make a priority, just to because I wish somebody would have did that from when I was their age.
Love it, man. We need more role models, positive role models. Man. Love it. Definitely. Awesome. Jordan, I really appreciate your time and, best of luck. And, thank you for coming out to the Monroe Comic Con. We appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
Awesome.
Glad to be here.
Peace out, everybody.